Okay, we're live, and we're almost on time. Let's see. I did see from the thumbnail it looks like a very simple map today. Oh yeah, definitely just cut straight to the left there. I guess it's mostly going to come down to the penalty section, because the rest of this is so basic. This might be the most basic one yet. Unless I missed something here. Oh, you have to aim that jump. Or take the uphill good. It might just be jumping, to be honest. Alright. Let's try and improve. Oh, little bump. That's okay. Just take this mostly smooth. Not really. Okay, people are getting 40s, sub 41s. Let's try and get like a 41. A little bit of a bad drift there. That, to be honest. Okay, a little better, but again, I need to... If I want the sub 42, if I want a 41 time, I'm gonna need to direct jump into the finish. And then have a better drift than the part before. This might be the most basic map we've had for the Grand Enduro, to be honest. Maybe I won't crash this time. No, I'm definitely gonna crash on that drift at least a couple times, but... Like, see, I keep getting pulled too far to the outside. Okay. Getting closer. See, if I want Div 2, I still need to... I definitely need to improve a bit. That's a bit scary. That's further left. Okay. there. Okay, sub 42. That does put us comfortably div 2 right now. Maybe need one more improvement for that. But I need a more direct finish. Imagine if you take the bump there to skip penalty and it's actually worthwhile. I don't think that's possible, but I guess in theory. Oh, better drift there. That'll help. Okay, so like there? Ooh, there we go. There's our direct finish. Now we're close to div 1. That run wasn't that great. That run wasn't great, so let's try and improve it. I don't know, is this clip in there or what, but we'll continue. No, I slowed down too much. I ate too much penalty. Okay, maybe I didn't. Thought I did. Okay, so like right here. Oh, so close. That is a div 1 time for now. I think we need one more improvement if we want to stay div 1, if I had to guess. Scary part is when it comes to like the actual race. We need to be lined up a bit better if we want to direct jump like that. Because if we do that, we're gonna miss the rest of the road and just fly off right after the lap. Yeah. Our time might be good enough for Div 1, but it's gonna be very close. Ate the gear there. Not ideal, to say the least. Oh, I'm not sure. It's gonna be really close whether this time is good enough or not. I'd rather just improve. If we can improve, like another 10th, I'd feel safe. Like the sub 41 that we talked about, that would be pretty nice. Actually, I think I just said I wanted a 41, now I got a low 41. Ooh, good line there. A little slow there, but might be good enough. Ugh, not with that drift. Well, we'll just shotgun it and pray. Barely slower. Yeah, if we had a slightly better drift there, that would have been it. But our drift is actually pretty awful. I clipped there as I was gearing. Yeah, this isn't gonna be fast enough. Again, I'm struggling with that drift. I don't know why. I don't think it's that hard of a drift. But it's the only really difficult technical, well, not even difficult. It's the only technical part of this course. Alright. Alright, let's see where we're at. This checkpoint. That might be good enough. Let's see. We're pretty behind. Yeah, it's too far on the outside there, so I didn't get a good drift line. Sub 41 is crazy. No, sub... Nah. Sub 40 is crazy. Anyway, we got Div 1. I think we missed Div 1 last time we played. Maybe the last couple times, actually. Crashing to finish fastest strat. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Anyone I recognize in Div 1? Not really. Alright, time to lock in. We're here for the long haul. This is going to be a shorter Grand Enduro too. 41 on the laps is pretty short. Not the shortest we've had, but pretty short. And because it's such a basic map, I imagine you're not going to see a lot of crashes. Which is bad for me because I always crash, even on maps like this, but we shall see. Okay. Yeah, I think it's mostly just gonna come down to surviving the the lap. The multi-lap block. Oh, whoever just lit out in front of me, they're so lucky. Because they clipped the edge or something. Too fast. Oh, I forgot to advertise. Oopsie. Oh well. This is what happens when I'm not on normal streamer time for like a month. Slow down a little. Maybe could have made it full speed, but I'm not risking that. Not when the map is so simple. That one crash equals like last place, basically. There we go. That's how you're supposed to drift that. I was doing it too late. That was my issue. Okay, good jump. Picking up places because people are kind of messing up the multi-lap. But there's a whole group of people right behind me, so... Yeah, gotta drift a little earlier there. And I'll just do drift there. Okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of it. So today I was kind of excited to read the new chapter of Kagurabachi, but the magazine's on break, I found out. So sad. Oh well. I'm actually going to see Your Name with a friend of mine later. That's why I had to skip out on Cup of the Day. For some reason it's in theaters. I actually haven't watched it. But it's been on my list for a long time. My friend's like, oh, it's in theaters. I'd love to see it in theaters. I'm like, I haven't seen it. He's like, oh, you gotta see it. So now I'm seeing it, I guess. I suppose. Still need to watch the Odyssey as well. I don't know when I'm gonna find the time to do that. I'm definitely not skipping out a Nolan movie. Like, I kind of want to see it in, you know, the Ultra IMAX, whatever, the 70 mm IMAX, but uh, the only one, the closest one to me is a bit of a trip, so it's a little difficult to find the time to do that. I might just watch it in regular IMAX, but I don't know. I probably have like another month before it's out of theaters. Oh yeah. Too many movies. Because I think Dune 3 is coming out soonish, right? Or no, it might be towards like the holiday season they're releasing Dune 3 because I need to see that in theaters as well. I loved part 1 and part 2. Um, especially part 2. I'm glad I caught that in theaters. But yeah, I guess I've been in theaters a lot lately because I watched what was it? I watched End of Ava for the 30th anniversary. Um, like a month ago. And that was I mean, it's peak. What can I say? Certainly one of the best animated films of all time. But yeah. I guess I'm watching another one that's considered peak. We'll see how it compares. Well, I don't think there's any real point comparing it to Ava. It's his own thing, right? I know it's like a rom-com where they like switch places. That's all I know about Your Name. That and it's good. That's all I need to know. Yeah, it's weird. I've been in theaters a lot lately because I feel like for a while I wasn't. Obviously COVID happened, but it feels like there was a drought of movies. Like I did go to like um the big event pictures. Like I watched Oppenheimer and Barbie, of course, but I feel like there's a drought for a while of like these big event pictures, I guess, that weren't like Marvel slop. But no, it feels like we're kind of back. Like I'm glad Nolan has like a blank check to do whatever he wants, right? Because he does make movies that appeal to the mass audience, obviously. I mean, look at the numbers he gets, but they're not, you know, just slop normally. I think the only one that was like really like that was like Dark Knight Rises. So even though his pictures are like a big event, they're still like good movies overall. Not saying they're the greatest movies of all time, but there's something there. But I mean, Marvel's been struggling for a while. I did like Shang-Chi. I did like Shang-Chi. I did like Infinity War. Before that. And before that, ooh. Winter Soldier, maybe? I mean, Winter Soldier is a fantastic movie. And it's kind of annoyed me that they haven't been able to do anything like that since. But I do think Shang-Chi is like probably one of the best films they put out, especially in recent times. And it's not like it's just a really good action film. Like, come on, the bus fight, like that's crazy. That was great. Like, that's such a good action sequence. Ooh, little crash there. That's okay. Oh, I'm in 30th. I was in like the mid-20s earlier, but I've been dropping pace. Like, I haven't even like really crashed. Like, that was the closest thing I've had to a crash, that little wall hit this whole time, but I keep losing pace. Yeah, more than 30 seconds behind first just based on pace alone, which is crazy. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's a crash. I clipped the very, very edge of it. That's so sad. I told you I'd crash. It's impossible for me not to. That's why I do better at the complex courses. I'm not the only one crashing. Yeah, I guess I should have known I was cutting it too close with that one. But, alas, that's alright. It seems like the mistakes people are making are like clipping the very edge of the course. But, yeah. This one's a very basic one. This is G last hour. Makes me feel like this might have been built in the last hour by Lemming here. Because it definitely feels like it's well, certainly feels a bit less polished than some of the other Grand Enduros we've gotten. But, also just feels a bit more basic. In terms of design, you know. Like, there's not really much to this track. Not that all the Grand Enduros have to be complex, but I feel like you need a little bit of sauce. But it does, again, it says last hour. It does kind of feel like the mapper built this in like an hour or so. It certainly wouldn't surprise me. There's another crash. Completely failed the jump. So 2 mistakes, we're about halfway in. That's alright. I'm just happy we made it Div 1, to be honest. So I'll take whatever placement I get, because we've missed Div 1 past couple Grand Enduros we did, I think. And it feels like there's at least some people playing it. I feel like normally like Div 2 is like super free. But, or even Div 1 was like super free for like a solid month, but it feels like there's players playing again. So that's good. Not that many, but you know, got probably like 4 divs today, if I had to guess. Maybe 5. Probably 4. So probably similar to Cup of the Night. Which would make sense. Yeah, 20 minutes and we're over halfway done. Let's kind of crazy. Short enduro for sure. In a bad angle. Almost flipped the car again on the finish. Getting lapped by 9th place, which isn't a good sign on a simple map like this. Trying to unlap ourselves. See if we succeed. I'm like keeping pace now, but unfortunately we're a little behind. Is that first? First place kind of going crazy. What the? That's insane. Oh, little wall hit. Checkpoint 3 devil respawn is fucked up. Huh. I wonder if they didn't check it because, like, in what situation are getting to double respawn checkpoint 30? I guess I could see how it happens, right? You come at it at too much of an angle and then you just fly off. That's really unfortunate though if it is. Because also I completely missed that jump. I overcorrected and just sent myself off. That's really unfortunate if you're like most of the way through the race and you just have to double respawn and it doesn't work. That sucks. That does really suck. I imagine it puts you in the ground. I don't even know how you get out of that situation then. Well, there's 19th. Yeah, driving hasn't been the greatest this Enduro. That's okay though. Managed to clip that. Could be worse. Could be worse. I'm just trying not to be last place, you know, of the people still racing. Although I might be, honestly. Well, I guess there's probably like one or two people that are like really far behind. There's nobody close that's behind me at this point. It's 43rd here. So let's try and pass 43rd. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there is one person right behind me. Not too far now because of the mistakes I've been making. That should have actually, like, crashed my car. Ay, ay, ay. I clipped the right side of it. I really am not playing well today. Oh, there's first place again. That's triple lap now, I think. I've been triple lapped by first. Oh, that's brutal. Man, I don't know how he's doing that line. That's crazy. That's such a precise line. Yeah, Bueno's pace is just insane. Like, what on earth? Very deserved win, assuming he wins. I mean, I have to assume, so second is like 5 years behind at this point. Oh, way too far to the right. Way, way, way too far to the right. Okay. Only got a few laps to go. As I said, this one's a short one. Went by really quick. Oh, somebody crashed there. Was that third place? That's really unfortunate. I thought I saw 0-3. Not 100% sure. Oh, little clip there. Not too bad. Yeah, only 6 laps to go. Actually, I think 7 technically. I don't remember. So I'm in 43rd now. I was in 44th earlier, but I guess... Oh, the person I passed was 44 maybe? Okay. We're almost there. Almost there. Might get a sub 40. Actually, probably will get a sub 40 at this pace. Bueno just finished. Jesus. Very powerful run. Atreus was just behind. I think Atreus was the one that won the qualies with that insane sub 40. I don't know how you did get a sub 40. But yeah, everyone's going to be finishing up just about now. I mean, we only have 2 laps to go. And we're in 43rd. Let's finish out. Let's finish things out. Somebody flipped in the end. That's funny. I am gonna be like one of the last players left, I think. But I don't think I am the last. Hopefully. Guess we'll find out. Let's find out. Boop. GG's. 43rd. There's still 3 other players behind me. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, Bueno's pace is just crazy. Absolutely absurd. Hey, is that everyone? I think it is, yeah. GG's. Quick one today. Quick Enduro. Anyway, I'm giving this a downvote for being too simple. A little too simple of a map. Unfortunately. Anyway, I guess let's do the weekly grand. So now we gotta play it with the bots on the track. Now that we're warmed up properly. Let's get a quick AT. Have to get it just about 7 minutes. Should be possible. Just have to be careful not to hit these ghosts. Yeah, this is gonna go by pretty quick. Especially now that we're super paced up. We already played so many laps of this. It'll be like second nature, hopefully. Even with having to avoid the ghosts. Had to slow down a bit for that one. Go a little wide. Ooh. Yeah, they totally blocked me out. I could not find a way around that. Okay, can go inside-ish. Okay. Halfway done. And we're on pace. We're on pace to do this. Seems like it's not free though, so we're gonna have to not make mistakes like we did in the Enduro. We could get maybe one, maybe two respawns, if I had to guess, before we miss the AT. Okay, I cut that a little close. I was not sure if he's gonna cut back outside or not. It would have been real bad if he did. Because that would have been a hard crash right into the ghost. Okay, 3 laps at 2.5 minutes. I think that's doable. Okay. Not an ideal crash, but we should be okay. Are you... Why? Excuse me? What on earth was that? There's no reason for that either. Like, there's no reason to cut out like that. At least it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but Jesus. Yeah, the bots do not want me to succeed. That's for sure. Oh my god. Ugh, okay. That is so troll. Like, what do you mean? We're still gonna make it, but... Oh, I think we're gonna make it, at least. That is crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a little close, but we're gonna be fine. Let's dodge you, and we can take the ending slowly just to make sure. And boom. Alright, AT, let's go. Not bad. Alright, now what? Do we grind the weekly long, as I'd like to call this one? Or do I play some random map challenge? Actually, I kind of want to do random map challenge, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like doing the random map gold challenge. One sec. One momento before I start that. Alright. Let's see. Let's do some RMC. A not so smooth trip. Okay. I see, this is transitional-ish. Ooh, don't like that turn. Oh, I could easily turtle on the bobsleigh there because of how it's set up. Okay, you actually need a decent amount of speed. Oh my god. Yeah, that is a bit of a speed check. You need to get it uphill right. Please. Yeah, let's just reset this one. This one's gonna be. We want to start off on a easier map. Alright, King Shunwood. Not great on wood, but I guess we'll find out how this track is. Snow car, okay. Snwood, as they say. Uh-oh, we're gonna start going a lot faster now. And finish. AT, first try, not bad. We got Sunrise. And it's a ice map. And it's just ice switchbacks. Interesting. Very easy time as well. Getting a good start here. Slow down a bit. Oh, you need speed. Jesus. Almost hit it. Yeah, it's a little tricky, but I think we should be able to do it. You need a good amount of speed, though. You need to angle it just right. Alright, come on. We just need to hit the jump. The time is easy enough that as long as we hit the jump, we'll get the gold. But hitting the jump is going to be difficult, as you can see. There we go. Boom. Just a little shy of AT. Alright, we got a wood map again. I suspect this one's going to be a little harder to get. Just based on the vibes. Yeah. Time's not easy. And the track's not easy either. Well, it's not that hard. I'm just complaining a little. Yeah, that would be pretty shy of it. We need good speed on the drop down, it seems. Ooh. Silver. Still a bit of time for gold. And we can get gold, we just need a really good drop down. Like, we need to keep, like, all our speed. Not quite sure how to do that, but... See, now I can't even get the start. Yeah, I think we need to do something like that where we land further down at a good angle. Maybe that. Please. Oh, shy. Just a little shy. Over rotated, but had the right idea. Yeah, we don't want rotation on the jump. We just need to line up for... Hmm. Close. I'm so tempted to hit the silver button here, but I probably shouldn't. It's doable enough that we probably shouldn't. A little faster. No, too high. This is what I was worried about. I'm not great at wood. Oy. I'm so tempted to take the silver. I've already committed this much time to it, so... Almost. That was very close, I think. too low. I don't even think it would have made it either. That's the crazy part. Like, how on earth did you get this author time? Because this author time seems crazy to me. Yeah, that would have been a little too slow. Almost. PB, but not enough. A little too slow. It was a good jump in the end, but the rest of it wasn't fast enough. We've been on this track for like 10 minutes. That's not ideal. Especially after the hot start we had. But it's the track we were given. The track we're trying to complete. Oh my god. I really am struggling with this. No, too much rotation. Too much. Oh my god, I really do not want to take the silver of this, but this is ridiculous. Not too low. And again, I think that's just a little too slow. I think that's like just over 14. I just don't understand the author. 12.95 is insane. Like, why is the author's time so cooked? Their finish is up here. Oh my god. Are you supposed to go up there? That's how? Watch me get this like first try now. Almost. And I think that would have been fast enough. Oh my god. I wish I saw that earlier. This might be too slow, even if we get it up there. Nope. Oh, we wasted so much time on the map because of that. That's painful. Okay. This one's a bit weird. Out here. And up there, okay. These are some weird transitions. Up, around, down again. feel like that transition has to be possible, right? You go high and then jump into it instead of... It's very awkward. This whole map's very awkward. What's up, Little Mac main? Doing some random map challenge while I wait for the new weekly shorts to drop. But I will be at Icebox today. I'm gonna be in the area anyway, so might as well. Okay, that's better. Yeah, this track is so tricky. There's so much going on. Let's see, hold on, I'll read in a sec. I'm trying to at least get silver so I can get off this track. This might miss it. Let's see. What? Hold on, I definitely can get gold. Okay. Maybe if I'm bringing your controller to work, but if it rains, you're just gonna go home. And you did play Trackmania yesterday. Okay. What do you play? A campaign? Weekly shorts? I assume you're still in free to play, so it has to be one of those two. Please tell me you're not still trying to grind for that time on track 1. I did cook a little bit. You think campaign? Okay, no, that makes sense. Oh, actually, I think I might be able to get gold with this run. I just need a strong finish. Oh, I forgot that turn. Come on. Think. No, we're gonna miss it. Because I forgot the last turn. Only the first few levels, okay. Yeah, no, the campaign's a great place to start as a Trackmania beginner. Because the white level tracks are always meant for like beginner level players. But I would also definitely check out the weekly shorts because those are also pretty beginner friendly. At least they usually are. Sometimes they'll throw an oddball in there. And those you can also access for free, but you can only access like the current week. So it's about to change over in like 25 minutes to a new week. Although last week's were pretty weird, different, I guess. They're not like weird tracks to drive, it's just weird because of the format. Therefore, they make custom tracks for the Esports World Cup, but normally weekly shorts are only 20 seconds long, and these were like 30 something seconds long. And they didn't follow the normal format of shorts maps. Not a bad thing though, not a bad thing. Probably should take the silver here, but know I can get the gold. It's super possible. We'll take the silver. I already got stuck in that wood map earlier for way too long. Okay, this one seems like it's gonna be easy. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's a bit of a jump. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, this one might be a little tricky actually. This RMC challenge is not going great. Well, the wood map, that was entirely my own fault. I definitely could have finished that earlier. This one, I don't know about that last trick. I assume we just crash straight and pray. I don't have enough speed now. Okay. That's good. Oh, please. Oh my god. Oh, I clipped. I don't think I have enough speed for this now. No, I do. Maybe? Close. Too low. Man. This RMC challenge has been killing me. I'm free skipping this. You know what? I'm free skipping this. I mean, this run's already messed up, so. User one free skip. Oh no, what on earth is this? Hold on. I think we gotta go on the outside. Maybe we don't. Just to get a better angle. No, 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 no. No, absolutely not. Can't do that on wet wheels. Yeah, I think I see the line. This one isn't too bad. This one should only take us a minute. Close. I wish I'd stop eating the gear, but it is what it is. Okay. I already don't like this. This is a definitely an old school map from like TMNF that got ported. And they ported the author time too. It might be cooked. Alright. Well, let's try. Yeah, this is definitely an old school TMNF map. Not even a question. Oh my god. That's such a speed check. I only need like 1 or 2 more speed, but I can't seem to find it. There we go. Ah! What on earth? I don't even care anymore. Okay. Time seems slightly cooked. Should be doable. Honestly, I think I just realized how I'm supposed to take that drop down. We need to immediate air brake. And then it'll like push us down the hill. That should make it a little easier to get that speed check. I think. Still need a good amount of speed. Like we need to do that. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Just end up getting stuck in the nose. Anyway, this track's name is very irrelevant to how this RMC run is going. The dream is over, for sure. For sure. Oh, almost made it. There we go, we got it smooth somehow. Guess we went a little wide there, but still. Oh, that's tricky. Yeah, not exactly the smoothest track, but this is a TMNF port for sure. Okay, that would have definitely been gold. Okay, we just need to get this done in one try, which is a little tricky. It's old school TMNF transitional full speed, which does not like to work very well a lot of the time. We'll just run with that. Because this PB would be AT if it finished. Well, not AT, but it'd be close. I had it too. No, this is gonna be too slow. I don't even think I make this jump. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Not as fast, but it should be good enough. Even speed. Nice. Even better start. Well, the speed might be to our disadvantage here. Oh my god, I'm too fast. Okay, slow down a little bit. I think they're taking that transition weirdly. Okay, just remember you can't go middle here. Oh, thank god. We're free. Unnamed lol number 1. This could either be great or horrible. There's no in between. So I'm aiming for that. Alright, let's just continue and see. I see, and then another jump. Okay. This doesn't seem too bad. A little spooky, but could be much worse. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, that's was afraid of on the first run that got up there. Was over jumping. Yeah. There we go. Almost AT. Outside dirt. Oh, it's all the way up there. Ah! What on earth is going on? Oh, I'm supposed to go down that way. This feels like I'm playing F-Zero GX. Now that is a racing game. What am I doing? Oh, and then right again. Okay. The signs aren't very clear there. I feel like I'm getting contradicting signals, right? And then right. Oh, not that far right. Okay. Oh my god. It is hard to tell where I am. Okay, you can lose grip as well. That's great. Wonderful. I keep. It feels so awkward. You can't like full right, but then you need to like. And from here you just. Okay, this seems pretty tough. I don't know if we're gonna get this before the weekly short start. Like, why make that section like that, you know? Oy oy oy. This RMC runs so cursed. Silver. I know the gold is edited, but it looks like we need a sub 15 for that. Ugh. Alright, I think we're just gonna end it there, since weekly shorts are starting any moment now. We'll have to see the records for the quote-unquote weekly longs. Oh yeah, let's hit stop RMC. Boop. Alright, should be starting any moment now. No? There we go. I was gonna say, what do you mean no? Alright, let me change the thumbnail really quick. Industrial Playground. I feel like we've already had a weekly short by that name, no? Like, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we need to get in the YouTube studio. Live tab so I can change the thumb. if you'll load. Please, YouTube Studio. I'm just asking to change my thumbnail. You don't need to be like this, you know? You don't need to act like this. Shorts and save. Alright. Should be good now. Alright. So we have the new weekly shorts, week 88. But first, we have to check out the winners of last week for the special Esports World Cup maps, aka the weekly logs. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the records are. I didn't grind too much, but my times were decent. Actual view from Swift so we can see the whole gang. Okay, very nice side jump there. I suspect that's gonna be the big difference maker. Okay, drop down, another side jump into the finish. Very nice. Nothing too complex here, but the side jumps do gain them pretty much a full second over us. Alright, what about the slow map? We're behind by a second and a quarter. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay. They do slow down there, you kind of have to, I guess. Interesting line on jumps there. But yeah, just take the uphill clean, full speed to the finish. Again, nothing too complex. Propanoia winning another track. I suspect we already know who the winner of this week's gonna be. I mean, basically, unless somebody else wins like every other track, then it's gonna be Propanoia. So we got Lord Quacked in the lead here. The Quantum Slide Master. Propanoia only behind by 100th. Yeah, just some clean driving. Very nice driving. I think Propanoia actually had more speed in the end, but couldn't catch up in time. Alright, track number 4. This is a track I definitely did the worst on, but I feel like there's just not that much you can do here to gain time, right? Even though we're behind a second and a half. So let's see it. Rowan Guton? I don't know. Nice side jump there. I mean, that's how you're gonna gain 99% of your time, right? And then getting a good wobble. Yeah, very, very nice stuff there. All comes down to that. The side jump and then getting a nice wobble there to avoid the penalty. Alright, let's take a look at the last remaining track of last week. The trophy. Let's see what we got. Behind about a second. Propanoia in second again. So, I wonder who won this week. Okay. Oh, keeping grip there. I didn't even know you could get the side to side enough to keep grip there. Yeah, times are very close together. But yeah, nice stuff. I will say, I did like the maps being longer, but they should, one, fit the format, and two, I mean, a few of them were very simple. So, yeah. I mean, I guess we can take a look at the winner. Winner of NJ, Astral, by a pretty clean margin. And winner of the world, Propanoia, by an insane margin. Alright, let's take a look. So I got industrial something or other. Industrial Playground. I feel like we've had a map named this before, no? For the weekly shorts? So just the 2 checkpoints. Finish here. Seems like there's a bit more going on than the normal, you know, the normal map ones. Which, if you've been playing the Trackmania weekly shorts, you know they've been very basic. They've been very basic for a while now. Well, they've been basic since the start, but sometimes we get maps like this where it's a little more complex. See, I don't even know if it's worth it to go up here. I think I did the right thing by just cutting through the grass. Like, why go all the way up there instead of cutting through the grass? And yeah, you just zoom on to the finish. Well, at least I beat the other person in NJ. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I don't think going all the way up is worth it unless you get like a comical amount of speed. But like, I don't know. You're so close to the finish already. Let's see. Could just jump straight down there. I don't think that's worth it, but could. Anything else? You do have to take that checkpoint. No, not really. I mean, we can try dropping down and going from there. Whoop. There's too much stuff in the way. Yeah, no, there's no way. Ooh, that's much better though. That's a way better start. A little bit of a worse turnaround, but I'd say that's not too bad. Alright, let's try and go up here. No, there's just no way. There's no way. It's too slow. It's just way, way too slow. Yeah, I need to just barely touch the checkpoint. So you really need a YOLO line there. Do that and then boom. Can definitely get like a third of a second. Pretty easily doing that. Yeah, I don't think you can do a smooth downhill over there. That's the only other thing I can think of. See, that time I didn't get enough of the drift. I was hoping to keep sliding a bit. Nope. Lost too much speed. Yeah, better drift there. Not by too much, but definitely better. And about a third of a second, as I said. Almost top 100 in the world. I think we might move on soon, because I do think this is the line. It's just gonna come down to better execution. Yeah, I think that's the one other thing we can do is get a little bit of a jump over the penalty. And use that to gain some time. That was a good turnaround. That felt pretty good. Another 2/10 is kind of crazy. You're top 36 in the world. Yeah. And we'll try and get like another few runs in, but I think that's gonna be it. I don't think I'm beating that. I'm not really the guy that you find at the top of the leaderboard day one, you know. But we found the path. It should seem, at least. Or it would seem, rather. We could definitely squeeze out another 10th or so, if I had to guess. you can squeeze out another 10th, but this is pretty good for discovery. Not too wide. We had a good amount of speed that time, but too wide. Too much penalty. Oh, we could have PB'd. No. Alright, let's, last run. Last run. Last run. And then we'll, take a look at map 2. Or track 2, rather. I always say map. Close, but not quite. Alright. We did pretty good. Definitely good for a map 1, so. Upvote it gets. Alright, let's see. Number 2, Blue Sky. What is this? The Twitter replacement? I actually do have a Blue Sky account, but I barely use it. Fortunately, I seem to be stuck on Twitter. Okay, cute little tech map. Didn't get first try AT, so not completely free. Ooh, that's an awkward drift. That is a very awkward drift, actually. Hold on. Also, can you just... I mean, you can, but why would you? Yeah, that uphill drift's so weird. Oh my god. That uphill drift feels so awkward to do. Apparently I did it decent. Almost top 100 with that, but I don't know. You see? Like, he lose grip there so easily. And you have to go on the outside, or you're gonna miss the following turn. I almost wonder if it's better to just NASCAR it, but I don't think so. I just a little too early. Oh, it's so awkward. Did get 2/10 off that, but oh my god. Like, what do you want from me? Slight crash in the end, but that felt like close to what you want to do there, right? No, too wide. I feel like the big adjustment we need to make is to full speed that section, but that requires a very precise line. A very precise line. Almost. 1 second. Got a message. Okay. Let's do like 2 more runs and then we'll move on to the puzzle map. Or at least what's hopefully a puzzle map. We've kind of been deprived of the puzzle for a few weeks now, I think. Alright, last run. Tried. We did try. That was a good slow map though. Nice little hilly tech map. Now we got deep tip point 3. That's horrifying, but also incredibly paced for the the pathfinding puzzle map. Oh my god. Let's just go up the normal way first. I guess we have been waiting for Deep Dip 3 for a little bit now. Alright. So we got this pipe. I could do the pipe up and then up the ramp. Or we could do this. Turn around. Do this. Bounce. Go up towards the finish. Or... Ooh, I like that. Hold on. I see something I like. Okay, yeah, I do like that path, but it's gonna be a little jank. Incredibly based map. Just based on the theming alone, but I think this is the puzzle map we've been deprived of for so long. This fits the bill. Come on. Oh no. I think you have to go direct into finish, you can't wait to flip. That might be a little tricky. This feels like a fast way though, if you go direct. But you have to go direct. There's no way around it. Okay. Got one in there. Let's try and go with the pipe now. Oh, this seems like it's gonna be Oh. That really wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. Oh. I did think going up the first pipe would be way harder, but I forgot the car has like super grip sometimes. Or maybe I just got lucky in the first try because now I can't recreate it. Oh, that would have been so fast. Wait. That's pretty damn fast. I didn't see the bumper there earlier. The bumper definitely makes it a lot better. Actually, I didn't even think you could do that second pipe. I'll be completely real. I only noticed after I got off the first pipe, I was like, oh, second pipe. Just went for it. I do see a super turbo out there, which makes me wonder. Hold on. There we go. That is not a super turbo. That is a reactor. That is a reactor. It is way out here. But I mean, you could. What else is there? Besides this dirt one I haven't done yet. Could do that. Can you really get enough speed here to do it? Oh. Aha. I see. You can. You need to not get bounced out of the water. But if you don't, you could. Okay, how do you not get bounced out of the water doing that? Oh, I'm too close to the side, that's why. PB? Okay, I think it's a little slower than the pipe, but it's definitely not bad. If you can go immediately, yeah, that's not bad. Alright, let's try the reactor. Reactors, public enemy number 1. Oh, I missed the thing. I'm not good enough to do this reactor flight. do reactor down, but there's no way to flip yourself besides that thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm good enough to do the reactor flight there, so we'll pass on that one. Somebody who's better than me can do that. Yeah, that way's slow. So right now I'm thinking either the pipe or the dirt super booster uphill. I think in pipe is fastest. If you can just shoot yourself direct into the finish. Actually, I have more grip than I thought I did there, but I wouldn't have made it all the way up. Yeah, you need to be just right. Like so. Oh, I missed the other one. I missed the easier one. What the hell? Yeah, I can definitely tell this one's gonna be very liked. Probably one of the most like weekly shorts maps in a while. I can't believe I got this pipe on the first try. No. Close. Nope. Got shot out the wrong way. So I gotta lean to the right side of the pipe. Alright, I'll give this like 2 more tries and we'll take another quick Cam 7 tour to make sure we didn't miss anything. No, too far to the right. And we'll move on to the fast map. I mean, the maps have been pretty good so far, so maybe the fast map will impress me for once. But that is usually not the case. I am not really a fast map enjoyer. Alright, enough of that. Anyway, I didn't miss anything, right? I mean, I always miss something, but... yeah, I think we're good. You know, I'm a little worried. Wait. I do see a couple paths I didn't try. So I'm gonna do one of them really quick. I am gonna switch to fast map, like, ASAP after this. Yeah, if you have enough speed you can do that. It's slow though. It's very slow. Yeah, it's too slow. Anyway, good map. Move on. Alright, we got Amber Line by Sandcast. Let's see what we got. See, the only line I respect is the red line. Greatest anime movie of all time. This is a wood map. I'd say I appreciate wood more than most of the normal fast maps, so... First impression, it's better than normal. I think I'm gonna be bad at this one, but, you know. I do like wood maps. I just really suck at them. I'm just really bad at them. Not as bad as plastic or bobsleigh, but I don't like bobsleigh whatsoever. I clipped there. I clipped in my PB apparently. Alright, there's a lot to improve, to say the least. Come on. This map isn't that hard. We can get a clean run. I know it's wood, and I suck on wood, but we can do this. Oh yeah, yeah. It's just so sensitive. I should probably be using action keys here. Not that you really need to, but it'd make it easier for me to steer the way I want to. Let's try and improve a little bit more. Ay ay ay. Okay, PB. Just off the back that we got into the better finish. Our run was a little worse. How did I not How did I not clip there? What? It didn't matter because I had a horrible line after because of that, but I don't know. Oh! Almost a sub 15. That's probably not too bad. Yeah. That's what I thought. Not bad at all. Ugh. Alright, we'll give that a plus and move on. And now we got Mustard Mayhem. This is gonna be a brain rot map. I don't even need to play it once to know. So we're probably trying to get one of these bumpers. Yep. One of these bumpers. Yep. You win. You're winner. Hello? How did none of those bump me? Wait, I'm stuck. Oh! Straight to the top. What the hell? I'd kind of assumed that you wouldn't be able to do that, but oh my god. Yeah, you just need a strong bumper right up to the finish. Or maybe get like lucky and bumper straight into another bumper. That might be like world record strat. Just like bumper and on your way up you like slam into another bumper and then just fly into a finish. Close. Close, not quite. Oh! That was a good one. Oh, yeah, I think I did hit another bumper there. That's hilarious. Did meander towards the finish, but not bad. Alright, let's try going left side. What does left side have to offer? I don't like left side as much. I know there's not really any difference, but... Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a better run than we got already, but I mean we can try. Because that run was pretty miraculous. That wasn't bad. Oh, I hit the sign. Unfortunate. Oh, that was such a strong bump. Yeah, that's the one I used in my PB as well. But yeah, you have to get a lucky bounce right into the finish. Nope. Not quite. Close. Alright, we'll do a few more tries, but I do unfortunately have to get going soon. Gotta catch a movie. And unfortunately the theater's a bit of a drive away, so... have to leave early. think I almost got a PB there actually, because there's a finish right behind where it popped up. Alright, yeah. Plus is all around. Good week. I mean, the weakest one, IMO. Always the fast map. No offense, Sandcast. It's good for a fast map. I just hate fast maps. But, no. Banger map. Banger brain rot map. And then solid maps for the other slots. I'd say that's a pretty good week. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's stream. I'm gonna have to come back and maybe grind a little more. But other than that,